Welcome everyone to PTW Brutality. We are coming off the back of an excellent Ignorance No Bliss pay-per-view event. We had TLC, No Holds Barred, debuts, returns, we had it all. But a new chapter in PTW turns the page here tonight as we crown a new #1 contender for the PTW Championship. It's a 5-man gauntlet match. Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, Jon Moxley, and John Cena. And then women's division action, Britt Baker going one-on-one with Chyna. We saw Charlotte Flair make her debut at Ignorance No Bliss. We'll see how that shakes up the women's division. But we kick things off here tonight with the United States Championship on the line. Rey Mysterio defends against Christian. Now we know Christian has wanted that United States Championship for some time. He's challenged for it in the past. But now tonight, he wants to get his hands on that title for good. Christian, he always believes he's owed one more match. And you know, he may be entitled and he may be a bit of a snake in the grass, but Christian is very talented in that ring. You just have to watch to make sure he doesn't stab you in the back. Of course, Rey Mysterio, a valiant United States champion, he wants to defend that title against all challengers, and that's what he's doing here tonight. As here comes the US champ, defended that title against his best friend Sin Cara, where Christian, he questioned why Sin Cara is getting a title match instead of him. And while that match between Rey and Sin Cara, it was a good one. But now Christian is getting his shot at the title, and Christian not even letting the champion make his entrance, attacking Rey Mysterio here. And the challenger not wasting any time with him, just ripping the shirt off of Rey Mysterio. He's not going to wait for the referee. Christian now standing on the back of the champion. And Christian, we know he's always got those dirty tactics up his sleeve, and there he goes, getting the upper hand on Rey Mysterio, and now look at this, holding up the title. That's the ultimate sign of disrespect. Holding up Rey Mysterio's championship, but Rey is fighting back. Rey Mysterio now with the chops to the chest. And this match is underway, and Christian now launching Mysterio face first into that turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio, he came out firing there after Christian attacked him. But Christian is a veteran in this business as he plants him there. Mysterio kicks out of that reverse DDT. But Christian, He has pulled off some gutsy wins in the past, defeating the likes of CM Punk even. But now Christian has got Mysterio and just tossing him outside. He sent Rey flying there and he lands stomach first onto the floor. And that's hard concrete, ladies and gentlemen. Not much protective padding over that. As now Christian going after the champion, bringing him right to the barricade. But now back into the ring. Christian, ever since he attacked Mysterio in his entrance, he has been in control of this match as he comes off the top with that big back elbow. And the captain of Charisma is looking to finally get his hands on that United States Championship that has eluded him for so long. Christian now calling for the spear. Calling for it, can he hit it? The spear, but Mysterio over the top. Sunset moving to the cover. Christian kicks out, but Mysterio got him with the kick right to the face. And the US champ now starting to fire up here. That's Christian trying to get back to his feet, but Mysterio climbing up on the top rope. And here he comes with the senton off the top. And right now in for the cover. Christian kicks out. But Rey Mysterio, he has always been the underdog in his career. Tonight is no different. Coming from behind, the US champ now has Christian where he wants him in the drop kick. And it sets him up perfectly to dial up the 619. Here comes Mysterio, but a spear! A spear by Christian, and the cover for a new champion. Rey kicks out. Christian intercepting Rey with the spear. But Mysterio, he's one who always wants to keep fighting, and he stays alive by kicking out there. But now Christian looking to end it for good, looking for the kill switch. He's got Mysterio, the arms hooked here, but Mysterio, inventive counter with the arm drag. But now Christian catching him with that pendulum kick. And now Christian has got Mysterio again, the arms hooked, looking for the kill switch. Rey turns it around and kicks Christian right into the ropes. Christian set up once again to dial up the 619. 619 connects from Rey Mysterio. And now up on the top rope with the splash. And Rey Mysterio hooking the leg to retain his title. Yes, he does. A hard-fought battle from behind. Christian brought the onslaught from the beginning, not even allowing Mysterio to get in the ring before he was on the attack. But Rey Mysterio, the ultimate underdog, comes back, fires back to win this matchup, and then you see his friend Sin Cara coming in to congratulate him on the victory. And these two best friends, but no! It's Jon Moxley throwing Sin Cara into the steel steps. We saw Moxley attack Mysterio after his last title defense, and now again, the paradigm shift. Paradigm shift from Jon Moxley. He lays out Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. And we saw Moxley do the same thing on the last episode of Brutality. What is the motivation behind this? Well, I think the motivation is clear. Jon Moxley, he wants Rey Mysterio, and he might be calling his shot for the United States Championship. But now you see backstage, there's the New Day and the Young Bucks. They had a great tag team title match at Ignorance No Bliss. We'll hear from the New Day later on tonight. My name is Kevin Owens. At Ignorance No Bliss, I beat CM Punk in no holds barred. I did what nobody thought I could do. I put down that old man from Chicago, and it felt good. I loved spiking his head on that bare ring canvas. I loved the blood that dripped down my forehead. And I loved when I looked up at the lights at the end of the match and I thought to myself that I had done it. I beat CM Punk. Now it's time for something else. Prize Fighter has his eyes set on a bigger prize. Kevin Owens possibly got the biggest win of his career against CM Punk in Ignorance No Bliss. But speaking of big wins, also with Ignorance No Bliss, we saw these guys, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, retain their tag team championships against the Young Bucks. An excellent match there, a dream match even. But they did it without Big E in their corner. The first thing that we want to say is congratulations to the Young Bucks. You guys put on one hell of a match at Ignorance No Bliss. But your boys, the New Day, are still your PTW Tag Team Champions. Now we know it's going to be a long road ahead. We got a lot of challengers coming for these belts. But we know we would be a lot better if we had one man by our side, one big man, Big E, back in the New Day's corner. So, Big E, if you're back there watching, come out here and celebrate with me and Kofi. Come out here and celebrate with the New Day. Xavier, I hate to break it to you, but I know, and everybody knows, that Big E is not back there. And honestly, I can't say I blame him. Because who would want to be tag team partners with a couple of jokes like you? No, a real tag team is me and Rusev. And that is why, if you two are putting those tag team titles on the line, Rusev and I deserve a shot. Sheamus, if you and Rusev want a shot, you got it. But you keep Big E's name out of your mouth. Hey, if there's gonna be any conversation about who deserves tag team title matches, it's gotta involve the Hardy Boys. Alright, we have been picking up wins on Resistance. And last episode of Brutality, I took CM Punk to the limit. So it's time for the Hardy Boys to get back to tag team glory. Jeff, are you serious? The Hardy Boys getting a shot over me and Rusev is so stupid. You'd be better off going home and retiring like that idiot Big E. Well, I don't think Sheamus's words are gonna go down well with the New Day, not at all, and it's completely breaking down. Sheamus insulting Big E and the New Day are not gonna hear it, and it's completely broken down. The Hardy Boys, the New Day, Sheamus and Rusev, all brawling here on the stage. It looks like we got a lot of chaos in the tag team division once again. Now good old HBK has got a solution. Next episode, Sheamus and Rusev will face the New Day for the PTW Tag Team Championships. But to the Hardy Boys and to all the other teams in the back, I've got an opportunity for you. At our next pay-per-view PTW Revolt, there will be a tag team battle royal where every tag team can compete, and the winning team will be the #1 contenders for the PTW Tag Team Championships. Now that's all I got. Enjoy the rest of the show and enjoy the Gauntlet match in our main event. Hey yo, PTW Brutality. All you boys in the locker room, all you fans out there, I hope you all listening. Alright, I've been here a minute, but I don't like how things have been going. I've been losing, and I ain't no pushover. Alright, I'm a rapper, I'm a mogul, I am a superstar. So tonight, it's gonna be the start of something. It's gonna be the start of Swerve's Embassy. Man, you boys really think you deserve a shot at the Tag Team Championships? That's really funny. Dash, let's get out of here. Hey, Ascension. Come here, let's talk. Hey Big Show, how you doing? How's that ankle holding up? Good, John, getting better. You know, the doctors say I'll be back in the ring in a couple weeks. But you, man, you got that big Gauntlet match tonight. You gonna become #1 contender, huh? I'll try, Big Show, I'll try. Hey John, Big Show. Just wanna say, all the respect to you, but in that Gauntlet match tonight, I'm going for it all. Alright? I know I've had my shots at the PTW Championship, and I haven't got it done. But tonight, I want to do it. I want to win that Gauntlet match, no matter what number I draw. Well, Sami, I respect that. See you out there, man. May the best man win. Hey man, you got a problem? You want to keep throwing your chairs and whining? Do it somewhere else. Maybe you could take your loss like a man. Buddy, are you sure this is a good idea? Yes, Ty. I talked with Shawn Michaels and he made the match. Now let's get out there. Hey Ty, hold up a minute, man. Let's talk business. Well, there is a lot going on backstage tonight. We got tensions flaring, and Buddy Murphy now coming out here. He's supposed to be accompanied by Ty Dillinger. You see his name on the graphic, but Dillinger, I don't see him anywhere. He might still be talking with Swerve Strickland. And speaking of which, what was Swerve Strickland talking about earlier, starting an embassy? I don't know what that's about, but now Buddy Murphy coming down to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not on my rundown for the show. This is not a pre-planned match, but Buddy Murphy is out here. He wants an opponent, and apparently Shawn Michaels has given him one. Oh my word! It's Ilya Dragunov! The Mad Dragon is here on Brutality! Well, this was not a planned matchup, but I'm glad we're seeing it. Ilya Dragunov. I can't believe this, ladies and gentlemen. Buddy Murphy was apparently asking for an opponent, and I don't think he or anyone in the building expected this. Ilya Dragunov is here on PTW Brutality. And now we're gonna see this match right here, right now. Ilya Dragunov and Buddy Murphy. This is completely unexpected, ladies and gentlemen. Murphy, even he's thrown off by it, and Dragunov comes right out, taking Murphy's head off with a big lariat. And Ilya now, the chop to the chest, and the German suplex. Dragunov, if you don't know him, well, you're in for a treat here tonight as Dragunov goes for the senton, but Murphy got the knees up. And now, Buddy Murphy with that knee strike right there. Murphy obviously looking to prove himself tonight, and now he hits that belly-to-back suplex. But Murphy desperate for an opportunity, that's why he demanded this matchup. And Murphy, many would say an underrated superstar, as now he comes off the top, but Dragunov catching him with the chops. Murphy strikes back, but here comes Dragunov. Rebounding off the ropes, and another massive lariat. Ilya Dragunov, his offense is unlike anything you'll see in PTW, as he hits the Death Valley driver. But Ilya Dragunov, I can't believe he's here. He's made his debut, and now picking up Buddy Murphy on his shoulders for a powerbomb. Murphy though gets out of it, hit to the guts, and now Murphy with the Kamagoye knee. Big knee strike there from Buddy Murphy. And now Murphy could be looking to bring Dragunov's debut to an unfortunate end, as Murphy now picking up the Mad Dragon, and he's got him here looking for Murphy's Law. Dragunov gets out of it, and he just torpedoes himself at Buddy Murphy with a headbutt. A massive headbutt from Dragunov. It drops Murphy, and now the H-bomb. H-bomb from Dragunov, and the cover. And that will do it. Buddy Murphy might be out cold after that one. And when he comes to, he's certainly gonna be feeling it in his head. Ilya Dragunov. What an arrival he has made here on Brutality. Completely unexpected, but it's completely welcome. Ilya Dragunov, I would love to see what he can do here on this show. My name is Ilya Dragunov. I am the Mad Dragon, and your pain entertains me. Well, there you have it. Ilya Dragunov making his debut and making a statement. This guy is gonna be one of the hardest hitting men on the roster. And I cannot wait to see what the future holds for the Mad Dragon. Yeah, man, that's cool. That's cool. I'll have to talk to Buddy about it, though. Ty, where the hell were you out there, man? Hey, chill out, Buddy. He was talking with me. I don't care. Stay out of our business. Ty, we gotta go to the trainers. My jaw's killing me. Man, what the hell do you want? I'm now joined here by Jon Moxley. And Jon, we saw earlier tonight you attacked Rey Mysterio after his successful United States Championship defense. You care to comment or explain why you attacked him? Yeah, you know, I don't deal in cryptic messages. I don't talk with subliminals. If I have a problem, I come to you and I deal with you face to face. And if I have something that I want, I'm not going to wait around for it. I am going to take it. And that is what I'm doing. Rey Mysterio, he's got something that I want, and you think I'm just going to wait here in the back like an idiot? No, I'm going to attack him, and I am going to let everyone know that I want that United States Championship. Hey, you want this title? Come take it. Come take it,
Yeah,
Mox.
I will
I'll
take
fight
it.
you.
I will.
Come take
I
it.
will.
Come take
I'm in
this
your
title.
head, Ray.
Look up
I'm in
hands
your
on me.
damn
Come
head.
take it.
I'm in
Come
your
take it,
goddamn
Moxley.
head.
Come
Give me
take
that
my
title.
championship.
Give me that
Come
title
take
match.
it.
I'll take it, Ray. I'll rip your head off.
Wow, Rey Mysterio and Jon Moxley having to be pulled apart there by Headless Man. And I can't say I blame Rey for going after Moxley after Moxley's attacked him on the last 2 episodes, but now we go to the ring for women's division action. Britt Baker and Chyna going one-on-one. But there you see, sitting right beside me, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, is gonna get a closer look at this matchup as Dr. Britt Baker DMD coming down to the ring, accompanied by Bayley. And Bayley, of course, came up short in her challenge for the PTW Women's Championship as Asuka retained her title against Bayley and Ember Moon at Ignorance No Bliss. But what many people are talking about is after that match, when Charlotte Flair arrived in this women's division. But now here is the 9th wonder of the world, Chyna. And Chyna, she doesn't care about Charlotte Flair. Right now, she only cares about getting her hands on Britt Baker. And this, of course, all happening because Britt Baker and Bayley originally recruited Chyna to team with them against Asuka and Ember Moon. But, of course, things went south in that pairing. And now Chyna has her sights set on Britt Baker as the Queen Charlotte Flair looking on. Perhaps looking to scout this women's division here tonight. With Chyna and Britt Baker going one-on-one. As Bayley looks on from ringside, you know she'll try to get involved in this matchup. But now, Chyna and Britt gonna walk up center of the ring, and look at Chyna. Well, that was the expected outcome of that exchange. Chyna just immediately overpowering Britt Baker. And Baker's got experience, she's got smarts, but Chyna has got the size and the strength in this matchup. And that might be all she needs. Chyna, a formidable opponent here in this women's division. But now Baker fighting back. Snapping the arm of Chyna on the ropes there. And now the side Russian leg sweep from Dr. Britt Baker DMD. As Baker, you know she's going to strategize how to take down a woman like Chyna. But Chyna overpowering Baker there with the back body drop. As Charlotte Flair looks on, we know Chyna has taken the women's champion Asuka to the limit. One of the only women who has pinned the women's champion in all of PTW. But now Baker trying to fight back with a sleeper hold locked in on Chyna. Chyna now getting to the ropes there. Baker gonna have to let go of the hold. That's trying to get to the ropes. But now look at Bayley. Bayley getting involved, grabbing the foot of Chyna. And Chyna trying to get her off. But now Britt Baker with the super kick. And this alliance between Britt Baker and Bayley paying dividends in this matchup. And now another super kick from Britt Baker. She is lining up Chyna here. And now Baker another super kick, but this time it's caught. Chyna caught the leg. And now sending Britt into the corner. And now Chyna, what's she thinking here? And whoa, look at the athleticism. The 9th wonder of the world. She's mostly all power, but pulling off the agility there with the cartwheel into the elbow. And that was certainly surprising, but now we get Bayley on the ring apron and Chyna going right after her. Bayley again trying to get involved in this matchup. She paid the price for it that time as Chyna just threw her to the outside. And Chyna now going after Britt Baker and could be looking to put this one away. As Chyna scooping her up for the Gorilla Press. But Baker, what a counter into the DDT. And now the cover hooks the leg, and Chyna kicks out. But now Britt Baker right on the attack, looking for the lockjaw. Trying to lock in the lockjaw submission. Trying to lock it in the center of the ring. If she can get that hand in the mouth, it could be over, but Chyna now trying to fight out of it. And Chyna, look at the strength. Powering up on her feet. She's got Britt Baker up now on the shoulders. Look at this though, she's grabbing a chair on the outside. And now Chyna doesn't see it. And Baker rolls her up. 2, 3. And steals the win. Bayley and Britt Baker cheating to win there, as Bayley with the steel chair shot, allowing Britt Baker to steal the victory over Chyna. And Chyna can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen, and Charlotte Flair looking on, you gotta wonder what she's thinking of all this. But now in the ring, Bayley has got that chair, and I don't think she's done yet. Bayley, another chair shot to Chyna. Bayley and Britt Baker laying waste, but now here comes the reinforcements. Asuka and Ember Moon. And Bayley and Britt Baker running to the outside. Well, it's clear things aren't over between those women, as now the women's champion Asuka and Ember Moon coming to the aid of Chyna, stopping the assault from Bayley and Britt Baker. Charlotte Flair looking on, and now once again meeting the eyes of the women's champion Asuka. Those two stared each other down back in Ignorance No Bliss, and their eyes lock again tonight. It's a matchup I'd certainly love to see, as chaos brews in this women's division.
A storm is coming. Anarchy, violence, new challengers, and old rivalries. When it all comes to a head, everyone will revolt. PTW Revolt, coming after episode 24.
Hey Braun, what number did you get for the Gauntlet match tonight? Actually, you know what? Don't even tell me. Because I'm gonna do tonight exactly what I did to John Cena at Ignorance No Bliss. I'll smash him, and I'll stack him. And the tribal chief will be the new #1 contender. Yeah, Roman, that sounds great. But I beat your ass before, and I'll beat you again tonight. The next #1 contender is gonna be a monster among men. See you out there, boy. Tensions rising between the men in our main event tonight. But looking forward to next episode. The Tag Team Championships on the line. The New Day defending against Sheamus and Rusev. There's plenty of bad blood there with what they said about Big E. But also a triple threat match. Ilya Dragunov, Swerve Strickland, and Buddy Murphy. We saw things brewing between all of them tonight. But then Rey Mysterio, the Valiant Champion, he wants to put it on the line again. And this is a huge matchup. Rey Mysterio and CM Punk for the US title. But now it's time for our main event tonight. The #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. 5 men all battling for a shot at the PTW Championship. And maybe the most dreaded spots in this gauntlet match are going to be the 2 men who start things off. One of them, the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. And we know Zayn, he's come from behind before in PTW. He was #1 in our last Royal Rumble. But now he's #1 in this gauntlet match. He said earlier tonight he wants to go all the way. He wants to be #1 contender for the PTW Championship. And here is the man he's going to start things out with, John Cena. Cena at Ignorance No Bliss came up short in his match against Roman Reigns. But now tonight, Cena, it's a clean slate. And Cena could be looking to go the distance. We saw these two interact earlier tonight, and Cena said, "May the best man win." But we'll find out who the better man is tonight. As they start out this gauntlet match, John Cena and Sami Zayn kicking things off. Of course, you beat one man and it's on to the next until we're down to the last man standing, and that last man will be the #1 contender. Cena and Zayn showing respect before they lock up. Cena with the headlock, taking down Sami Zayn there. These 2 men have battled before, both challenged for the title before, but neither one have won it. As Zayn now trying to work over Cena. Cena though, gonna send Sami Zayn off the ropes, and Cena looking for the attitude adjustment here. Zayn though pushing out of it and connects with the drop kick. Of course, starting this matchup, both these men know they have a long way to go tonight, as Sami Zayn clotheslines Cena over the top. So maybe the best strategy to try to end it quick like Cena was doing, going for the attitude adjustment. But Sami Zayn, what's he thinking here? Sami Zayn could be looking to fly. Here comes Zayn, flying over the top, taking out John Cena. Sami Zayn, he's come up short in the past when he's challenged for the title, and he does not want to lose again. Taking out John Cena that time. And Sami Zayn now bringing Cena back into the ring. The underdog from the underground picking up John Cena. What's he looking for here? Looking for a blue thunderbomb perhaps. Cena though punching his way out of it. And now he's got Sami Zayn with the suplex. And John Cena now trying to regain control in this matchup. As Cena picks up Sami Zayn now, setting him in the corner and the clothesline. As John Cena looking to rebound from his loss at Ignorance No Bliss. Here he comes off the ropes. And Cena now. This is vintage John Cena with the shoulder tackles. And now gonna hit the suplex. And Cena is calling for it here. The 5-knuckle shuffle. And it connects. And the cover. 1, 2. Zayn kicks out. But John Cena could be looking to move on to the next opponent. As Zayn trying to get back to his feet. But Cena could be calling for the attitude adjustment here. He's trying to lift Zayn up on the shoulders. He's got him up. Zayn though getting out of it. And now going for the exploder suplex. Cena though elbows free. And John Cena Now it's caught. Michinoku driver. Michinoku driver fighting Cena. He gets the shoulder up. But these two going back and forth to start this gauntlet match. And you know, that's what neither one of them wanted. They wanted this to be over quick. But neither man willing to go down. But now Sami Zayn connects with the exploder suplex into the corner. And Cena is down. And we know Sami Zayn is going to follow that up. Going in the corner, he's calling for it. Looking for the Haluva kick. Sami Zayn now running full steam ahead. The boot is caught. And Cena now, the STF. STF locked in. Great counter from Cena. Caught the boot from Sami Zayn. Zayn now. Can he get to the ropes? Yes, he can. Sami Zayn, lucky he was so close to the ropes there, or else he might have passed out. But John Cena now, you feel like he's got a firm grasp on this match, but Zayn caught him with the boot. Sami Zayn now, Blue Thunderbomb! Blue Thunderbomb from Zayn! And that caught Cena out of nowhere. And now Sami Zayn has got him in the corner again. Again looking for the Haluva kick. But Cena caught him. Attitude adjustment. AA from Cena. But Zayn rolling over to the ropes. And Cena can't get the cover. John Cena. That may have been his moment. But he couldn't capitalize, and now he's got to think bigger. John Cena bringing Sami Zayn to the top. What is he thinking here? John Cena has got Sami Zayn on the shoulders. John Cena is up, could be going for the attitude adjustment. Zayn though, fighting out of it. And Sami Zayn, sunset bomb off the top, and the cover.
3.
And he got him. Sami Zayn's moving on. John Cena went for the home run. But instead he strikes out. As Sami Zayn moves on in this gauntlet match. He's celebrating for now. But Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley attacking him. And I guess Moxley is the next man up. Not even making his entrance. And it's not his first time tonight attacking someone. As now Moxley with the X-Plex. But Jon Moxley, we already saw him earlier tonight attacking Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, calling his shot for the US title. But Moxley could also become #1 contender for the PTW Championship tonight. As now he's going after Sami Zayn. And Moxley, the German suplex. Sami Zayn is completely out of it. Jon Moxley, off that attack, is just completely destroying Sami Zayn. And Zayn just went through a back and forth fight with John Cena, while Moxley is completely fresh at 100%. Moxley now just picking the bones of Sami Zayn here. Picking him up. But now Zayn, a slap to the face. Zayn trying to fight back, but now Moxley has got the arms hooked for the paradigm shift. But now, there's Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio back out here. And they're brawling. Rey and Moxley going at it here. Rey getting off the apron, but the Haluva kick. Haluva kick for Sami Zayn. And the cover.
1, 2, 3.
And Sami Zayn eliminates Moxley. Jon Moxley was in complete control of it. But Rey Mysterio coming out here and costing Jon Moxley his chance of becoming #1 contender. Well, Moxley did have it coming. He's been attacking Mysterio constantly. And now Rey is out of here. Moxley, he does not look happy. But he's out. He's going to get to the back, and Sami Zayn is completely out of it. And now he's got to face a monster. Braun Strowman is up next. And Sami Zayn can barely stand. The monster among men, Braun Strowman, the next man up. And look at the state of Sami Zayn. He is barely able to get up on his feet. He is completely out of it. Zayn, though, still swinging, but completely nothing left in him. As Braun Strowman just levels him with that clothesline. Zayn, you know he's still got fight, he's still got heart. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Braun Strowman picking up Sami Zayn, and he can make quick work of him here with the power slam. Zayn, though, firing back, and they both stumble over the top. Braun on the outside. And Sami Zayn, he might just have a little bit of fight left in him. As Sami Zayn, the split-legged moonsault. Acai moonsault to the outside. As Sami Zayn takes out Strowman. He's already gone through John Cena and then was beaten to a pulp by Jon Moxley, but he's still fighting. Bringing Strowman back into the ring. Sami Zayn going up on the top rope. The underdog from the underground is caught. He's caught by Strowman, and the power slam.
1, 2, 3.
And it is good night, Sami Zayn. An amazing effort put forth by Zayn. He wanted to go all the way tonight. And he came close. He got further than I think anyone would have thought. Especially after going back and forth with Cena and then the attack from Moxley. But we are now down to the final two. And it is the monster against the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, who got the lucky draw of the final spot in this gauntlet match. Roman Reigns was victorious against John Cena at Ignorance No Bliss, and now he enters this gauntlet match completely fresh, going after Strowman. Strowman, though, just throwing him across the ring. Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns, one of these men will be the #1 contender for John Morrison's PTW Championship. And now Strowman going after Reigns in the corner with the splash. And Braun Strowman now picking him up, trying to squeeze the life out of Roman Reigns with a bear hug. A bear hug locked in by the monster among men, trying to squeeze the air out of his chest. But now Roman counters it, and Roman is going to guillotine. The guillotine locked in, and now Roman trying to choke out Braun Strowman here. Strowman, though, throws him off the forearm, but now popped up in the Superman punch, and another Superman punch by Reigns, and the Samoan drop. The cover now.
2.
Strowman kicks out. But Roman Reigns, the big dog, is firing back here tonight. He wants to become the #1 contender. And he's got his eyes on Braun Strowman. Braun trying to get back to his feet, while Reigns is calling for the spear. But Strowman caught him with the boot. Braun Strowman saw it coming that time. And now Braun Strowman picking up Roman Reigns. And he's got him up looking for the power slam here. Roman, though, trying to fight out of it. He's got his hands on the turnbuckle. And Roman Reigns just ripped that turnbuckle pad off. Strowman, though, he blocks it. But now the spear! Spear by Reigns! Spear by Reigns! And the cover!
2, 3!
And Roman Reigns is your new #1 contender. He ripped off that turnbuckle pad in pure desperation to fight out of the power slam, and then he connects with the spear. Roman Reigns, he has talked a big game, but here tonight he backs it up. And Roman Reigns is now your new #1 contender for that man. The PTW champion Jon Morrison. He defended his title in tables, ladders, and chairs against AJ Styles. And now he lays eyes on his next challenger. Roman Reigns and the PTW champion are on a collision course.